New Zealand's diverse wine regions stretch 1,600 km, 1,000 miles, from the subtropical Northland to Central Otago, the world's southernmost vineyards. Benefiting from a maritime climate, long sunshine hours, and cool sea breezes, each region's unique soils and microclimates create distinct sub-regional characteristics, producing wines celebrated for their clarity and vitality. Wernde, Marlborough wine region. Local wine producers tend to nearly 30,000 hectares of vineyards, solidifying its position as the largest wine region in the country. The region boasts a cool, sunny climate, low rainfall, and free-draining soils, creating ideal conditions for grape cultivation. The signature varieties of the region include Sauvignon Blanc, Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, and more aromatics such as Riesling, Pinot Gris, and Gewurztraminer. The subregions are southern valleys. Embracing the nearby hills, the Hawke subregion boasts clay-heavy soils, creating a cooler and drier microclimate. Renowned for its production of Pinot Noir and aromatic varieties, it stands out as a prime terroir for these sought-after wines. Wairau Valley. The subregion features old, gravelly riverbed soils and diverse microclimates, ranging from cooler, drier inland sites to barren, stony areas and sea breeze-moderated coastal sites, producing wines with intense fruit and body, reflecting the expertise of vignerons and unique vineyard strengths. Awater Valley. The Awater Valley, distinct from the Wairau Valley, lies southward, boasting cooler, drier, and windier conditions with elevated sites. Here, lower yields produce bright, aromatic Pinot Noir and distinctive Sauvignon Blanc, gaining global acclaim. 2. Hawke's Bay wine region. Vines were first planted in 1851 by Marist missionaries. The region enjoys a sunny, temperate climate ideal for fruit growing, complemented by a diverse range of soils that contribute to the complexity of its wines. The region's signature wines encompass red blends featuring Merlot and Cabernet Sauvignon, alongside Chardonnay, Syrah, and aromatic whites, each flourishing within distinct subregions. Coastal areas. The coastal grape-growing areas of Bayview and Teawanga benefit from the temperate climate and long-growing season, yielding acclaimed Chardonnay and early ripening reds like Pinot Noir. Hillsides. As soil and altitude variations gain attention, predominantly red varieties thrive in these areas, notably around Havelock North, with hillsides in Mareka-Kaho and Bayview subregions producing exceptional wines as vineyards extend inland. Alluvial plains. Shaped by rivers and gravel beds, the plains between Havelock and Napier, including Taradale and Meeanee, as well as the renowned Gimblett Gravels and Bridgepaw Triangle area, foster exceptional wines with free-draining alluvial soils and stony terraces. River valleys. Hawke's Bay benefits from 4 rivers, shaping diverse grape-growing sites with sheltered environments, varying altitudes, sun exposure, and soil types, resulting in premium Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc, Pinot Gris, and Pinot Noir sourced from higher altitude locations. Central Hawke's Bay. In Central Hawke's Bay, vineyards situated up to 300 meters above sea level are known for their cooler climate, offering promise for varietals such as Sauvignon Blanc, Pinot Gris, and Pinot Noir. 3. Central Otago wine region. Enduring since the 1970s, wine-growing pioneers like Chard Farm, Ripon, Blackridge, and Gippsland Valley continue to shape New Zealand's wine industry. Characterized by an extreme climate marked by scorching summers and frigid winters, coupled with its distinctive mountainous terrain, the region is renowned for crafting signature wines in its different subregions. Gippsland, located east of Queenstown along the stunning Kawarau Gorge, stands as the highest subregion, where its cooler climate and north-facing hillside vines produce lighter yet intensely flavored wines, ripening later than neighboring areas. Bannockburn. Located at the southern end of the Cromwell Valley on the south bank of the Kawarau River, these vineyards enjoy one of the warmest, driest sites in the region. Cromwell Lowburn Pisa. Situated on the western side of Lake Dunstan, stretching north from Cromwell for approximately 25 fikes, this area's vineyards, predominantly located on lower terraces and the valley floor, parallel the snow-capped Pisa mountain range, yielding wines with seductive qualities. Bendigo. Northeast of Cromwell, Bendigo's vineyards, planted on gentle north-facing slopes with stony soils, harness the extreme climates of hot summer sun and cold, clear nights. Wanaka. Nestled between mountain ranges and situated 80 Franchi north of Queenstown, Wanaka's cooler, slightly wetter climate is complemented by the lake's reflected radiation, mitigating frost and yielding delicate, vivid wines. Alexandra. The most southerly subregion, known for its extreme climate, produces vividly varietal, aromatic wines with finely structured characteristics due to marked daily climatic variations, particularly evident up to harvest. 4. Gisborne wine region. Blessed with abundant sunshine and a warm climate, the region's diverse soils nurture signature wines like Chardonnay, Pinot Gris, Gewurztraminer, and Merlot, each expressing unique terroir characteristics across its various subregions. Ormonde. North of the city, where the river valley narrows into the Rocamara Ranges, Gisborne's original plantings, including some of today's finest vineyards and wines, yield numerous single vineyard wines, notably the Golden Slope, producing premier Chardonnay. Patutahi. About 1/3 of the region's vines thrive on this warm inland site, located west of the city, featuring low rainfall and well-draining, sloping clay and silt soils, yielding excellent Gewurztraminer. Manutuk. In this coastal area south of the city, Chardonnay thrives in sandy soils with heavier clay soils to the west. Closer to the river, conditions foster delightful botrytized wines and aromatic varieties. 5. North Canterbury wine region. Stretching nearly 200 km along the eastern coastline of the South Island, the North Canterbury wine region is framed by the majestic Alps to the west and the expansive Pacific Ocean to the east. With its cool, dry climate and diverse range of soils, spanning from gravel deposits to limestone clays, the region is renowned for producing signature wines such as Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, Riesling, and a variety of aromatic wines. The subregions are Waipara Valley. An hour's drive north of Christchurch, this dynamic subregion produces vibrant Rieslings, with ongoing exploration uncovering distinctive Pinot Noir and Chardonnay, despite challenges from the drying nor'wester, yet benefiting from the protective hills and a slightly warmer climate than Canterbury. Canterbury Plains. From Banks Peninsula near Christchurch to Rolleston, West Melton, and onto Waipara Valley, this flat land features free-draining, shallow gravel soils and a slightly cooler climate, yielding elegant Riesling and Pinot Noir wines with a longer growing season. 6. Wairarapa wine region. Establishing a link to its rich early settler history, vineyards were first planted in 1883. Characterized by a climate reminiscent of Burgundy, with free-draining soils and a cool, dry environment, the region is renowned for crafting signature wines like Pinot Noir, Sauvignon Blanc, a variety of aromatics, Chardonnay, and Syrah. Its subregions offer unique expressions of these exceptional varietals. Masterton. Masterton, Wairarapa's largest town, saw its first grape plantings over a century ago, benefiting from a diurnal range shaped by common early morning frosts and hot summer days, producing complex wines with Sauvignon Blanc and Pinot Noir as dominant varieties. Gladstone. Just south of Masterton, Gladstone benefits from free-draining river terraces and a cooler, sunny climate, ideal for Pinot Noir, Sauvignon Blanc, and aromatic varieties, celebrated annually with a harvest festival in March. Martinborough. Surrounded by small family-owned vineyards, Martinborough, with its climate and soil akin to Burgundy, has garnered global attention, producing acclaimed Pinot Noir, Sauvignon Blanc, aromatic wines, and Syrah, thanks to its free-draining soils and cool, dry climate. 7. Nelson wine region. Nelson, known for its abundant crops and orchards, saw its wine roots established in the mid-1800s by German settlers, planting the area's first grapevines. The modern wine industry was pioneered in the 1970s, with iconic names like Seyfried and Neudorf continuing to thrive. Bathed in high sunshine and blessed with a coastal climate, the region's semi-fertile soils nurture signature wines such as Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc, and various aromatic varieties. The subregions are Mauteri Hills. West of the city, the Moutere Hills, slightly warmer and wetter than Waimea, boast gravel-threaded clay soils that lend richness and texture to wines, continuing to produce some of Nelson's finest wines rooted in its early pioneering history. Waimea Plains. Waimea, Maori for river garden, has seen significant vineyard expansion in Nelson, featuring stony alluvial soils and a maritime influence, resulting in lighter, fresher wines with bright aromas, including perfumed Pinot Noir, expressive Chardonnay, and vibrant aromatics with a flinty mineral undertone. 8. Auckland wine region. Established in the early 1900s by enthusiastic Croatian, Lebanese, and English winemakers, Auckland stands as one of New Zealand's earliest wine regions. Defined by its volcanic, clay-rich soils and a temperate maritime climate, the region is celebrated for producing signature wines, including red blends, Chardonnay, Syrah, and Pinot Gris, each reflecting the unique terroir. Its subregions further enhance the diversity of these exceptional varietals. Waiheka Island. This picturesque island defines Auckland's unique terroir, boasting a warm, dry maritime climate that enhances intensity, varietal depth, and fruit purity. Renowned for Cabernet blends, it's now celebrated for Syrah, Chardonnay, Montepulciano, Petit Verdot, Viognier, and Pinot Gris wines. West Auckland, home to many of New Zealand's oldest wine families, this warm and fertile region has been their base for nearly a century. Renowned for its old Chardonnay and Merlot vines, the sub-region crafts stylish wines that have garnered international acclaim. Matakana. North of Auckland lies the charming Matakana, a haven for wine enthusiasts. Despite young vines, it yields fruit-filled Pinot Gris, Syrah, and Cabernet wines. 9. Northland wine region. Nestled in the northern reaches of New Zealand, Northland boasts a subtropical climate with warm spring temperatures, hot dry summers, and clear autumn days, nurturing grape ripening for full-bodied wines. With a rich winemaking heritage dating back to Reverend Samuel Marsden's planting of the first vines in the Bay of Islands in 1819, and enriched by Croatian gum diggers in the late 1800s, Northland has become renowned for its tropical Chardonnay, popular Pinot Gris, and vibrant Viognier. The region's diverse terroir, stretching from Karakari in the north to Mangawai in the south, offers unique vineyard sites, each benefiting from soils and microclimates. Visitors to Northland can explore boutique wineries, delve into the region's history at Kemp House and the Stone Store, and embark on water adventures, making for an unforgettable wine experience. Titen, Waitaki Valley. Nestled between the Pacific Ocean and the Southern Alps, the Waitaki River shapes a unique wine region, its limestone-rich soils attracting adventurous winemakers. Despite its youth, this valley experiences hot summers and cool winters, ideal for Pinot Noir and aromatic whites like Pinot Gris and Riesling. Despite the challenges, the valley's wines excite enthusiasts, positioning it as a region to watch. Elmthe, Waikato. South of Auckland, the Waikato region harbors small vineyard plantings amidst picturesque farmland landscapes, primarily focusing on Pinot Noir and Pinot Gris. With Sauvignon Blanc rounding out the selection, these regions offer a diverse array of wine styles. Enjoying a moderately warm climate compared to other New Zealand regions, Waikato's heavy loam soils overlay clay subsoils. 13. Ohau Wine Region. Located in Horowhenua on the west coast of the Lower North Island, Ohau is a burgeoning wine subregion renowned for its market garden produce. Shaped by the Ohau River, the region's stony yet fertile soil sets the stage for viticultural success. With only one wine producer established in 2009, Ohau has already made waves with its aromatic varietals, notably Pinot Gris and Sauvignon Blanc. As Ohau continues to grow, it promises to become a significant presence in New Zealand's wine scene. New Zealand's wine regions offer a spectacular array of climates, soils, and varietals, each contributing to the country's global reputation for distinctive, high-quality wines.